Hey, welcome to Cold Steel's Deadliest Weapons. On today's program, we're talking about the Laredo Bowie. Yeah, Lynn is going to get into great detail of why he loves the little brother to the Natchez. But first, we have to announce some winners. Brandon Y. and Shadow, you're our last week's winners. You need to email contests@gsmorg.com, put in there Cold Steel Sweepstakes winner in the title line, and we'll get a hold of you and get you your product. Also, Brian Hayes, you have not emailed us. Contests@gsmorg.com. You need to send us some information. I'll get a hold of you and we'll get you taken care of. This week, we are giving away 4 of the double agents. That's this unit right here. This thing is a beast. It is a slicing, deadly machine right there. We're giving away 4 of them. I need you to like, share, comment, and make sure you're subscribed. Yep, you gotta check all 4 boxes or you're not getting drawn. All right, I've talked enough. Let's get out with Lynn and get his thoughts and opinions and why he loves the Laredo Bowie.
I'm always excited to get a chance to talk about my Laredo Bowie. This is my personal knife. This is the San Mai version, and of all the Cold Steel weapons, the Laredo Bowie and the 5.5-inch Vaquero with the serrated edge, those are my 2 most favorite knives. This knife comes from Cold Steel with a Securex sheath. It's a really badass sheath. The Laredos all come with this black micarta or G10 handle. Different versions have had both, but I think right now they might be using actually black G10 for the handle, and it's pretty nicely polished. I just saw the 3V version yesterday for the first time, and I'm excited. I don't get very excited about knives very much, but I am so pleased. I want to say again how pleased I am with how good the 3V knives came out. Our manufacturer, I started this 3 years ago working with this guy, and it came to fruition finally. It's a pain in the ass to make 3V products perfectly, and I think Cold Steel knocked it out of the park. So I'm really excited about their new stuff. But let me get in and tell you why I carry the Laredo. First of all, it has this 10.5-inch long blade. That gives me tremendous reach. The blade is about 1.5 inches wide. It's 5/16 thick at the spine. It has a distal taper that only starts here at the false edge. So it's very, very stiff. You've got all that meat in the spine to make that blade super stiff. And then you've got the false edge here. And it's all the way cut through. It's not shaving sharp, but it's sharp enough that when I back cut with it, your fingers are gonna flop. Your thumb's gonna hang. I'm gonna break the metacarpals in the back of your hand. And it's got a cute, but pretty darn strong point. It's very difficult to break that point unless you're doing it deliberately. This isn't for going out and hacking down the cherry tree in your backyard that was planted in your great granddad's day that's been dead for 20 years, that weighs 6 tons or 10 tons, a root system 50 feet long, and it's an immovable object. Don't go out there and take your precious Bowie knife and try to hack that tree down. This isn't designed for batoning. You don't take this out and split wood with it like that and beat the crap out of it. Yeah, will it take it? Yes, but it's not good for it, and it's not designed for it. This is designed for one thing, and that's as a fighter. Yeah, you can put it into use in an emergency as a survival knife or an outdoor knife, but that's its long suit. It's a fighter first and a tool second, okay? Get that. It's got a really nice curve here, but it's pretty straight here. So it's useful for chopping, good for slashing, and awesome for piercing. Like Bill Bagwell says, a Bowie knife has to chop like a cleaver, cut like the very best knife, and stab like the best double-edged dagger. And the Laredo fills all those functions perfectly. It has a double quillion guard to protect your fingers, to keep your hand from sliding forward onto that blade. Its balance point is right here. I got it the first time. It's about 1.25 inches to 1 3/8 in front of the guard, so it's blade heavy, but not so blade heavy that it isn't facile in your hand. This thing moves effortlessly for me. For my finger, wrist, hand, forearm strength, this is a really good balance. The Natchez at 20, 21 ounces is a tad heavier than this, about 5 ounces heavier. And I find that as much as I like it, it's a little ponderous for me compared to this Laredo. This fits my stature and strength really well. I really can't say enough about how much I like this knife. I guess the best as a testament that I can give it is this is the knife that I carry every day.
That is the Laredo Bowie knife. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe for your chance to win one of these double agents. From all of us, we say we'll see you again next time when we talk about another piece of very deadly steel.